Hancock, and welcome back. I'm Nick Longo, and this is the latest episode from Blanchard Valley Center, where we are empowering and educating through advocacy.
And I am Dustin Sullivan. It's a new month, and today we are focusing on recognizing and thanking our veterans for everything that they have done and continue to do for our country. Today we have a guest from the Hancock County Veteran Service Office, Nicole Coleman.
Well, it's great to have you with us today, Nicole. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll dive into your role in the Veteran Service Office?
Yeah. Well, like you said, my name's Nicole, and I am from here in Hancock County. I was in the Air Force for 7 years, did security forces work for 3 years, which is like military police, and then I retrained into public affairs, which I did, wrote news articles and took pictures for the newspaper and those kinds of things.
Cool.
And yeah, during my time in the service, I deployed to the first Gulf War and also to Bosnia for the war that was happening over there.
Now tell us a little more about your background and how you obtained the role you have today.
So I am the executive director of the Hancock County Veteran Service Office, and I've been there since 2011, so for almost 12 years. And I've built the office up so that we have plenty of people there to support the veterans and the families that live in our community. So we help veterans get their disability benefits, help them get the health care through the VA healthcare system, help the family members find out about the benefits that are there to support them as well. And I like your word empower, because that's a part of our mission statement also, to equip and empower the veterans and the families to live their best life.
Because being a veteran, a lot after being a war change, it's hard
Yes.
to adjust.
It is.
But
Very true.
they do it to protect us.
Yep.
I love how they do that.
So can you tell us a little more about Veteran Services and its mission and what kind of services are offered?
Yeah, so our job is to, one, we provide transportation to VA medical appointments. So if there's people that live in Hancock County and they have a medical appointment with a VA doctor, we'll provide that transportation. Another service that we provide is financial assistance. So if they're having some temporary hard times, can't pay their bills, we can probably help them with that. And then the other thing, which is the bigger part of our mission, is helping them understand what the local, the state, and the federal benefits are to help them. So, like for example, I talked about the disability benefits. So if someone has a disability that happened while they were in the service, or because of something that happened to them in the service, then we help them find who are people in Hancock County that can help them with that disability, also who are people at the state level that can help them, and then in the VA, which is the federal part, who can help them with their financial needs, their healthcare needs. Legislatively, are there things we need to change to help them? And that's what our staff focuses on. So we've got about 15 people that work at our office. Some of them are drivers, and some of them are the ones that are helping with all of those resources that I just discussed.
That's some great stuff. Do any of the veterans have to pay out of pocket for any of the programs or services offered?
Not anything that is available through our office is 100% free.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is it just veterans that are supported, or do you offer programs and services to the families as well?
We do offer support for family members as well. One of the programs we have is called the Hidden Heroes, and that is a part of the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, and that's to provide support services for people who help take care of veterans with disabilities. So just giving them people who understand their lived experiences and who can support one another. And then also the other big thing is helping if there are kids who are going to college. A lot of times there are benefits that they can get help with their college expenses if their parents were in the military. And then the other is if a veteran died because of their service, there might be benefits available for the widow or widower, and so we help them find those as well.
It's great they have that because college can be expensive.
Exactly.
And when you talk about hero thing, it makes you think of that movie called Hogan's Heroes.
Yes, that's a good one.
I love the military movies.
Yeah, me too.
We have mentioned some programming already. What is the primary outcome veterans are seeking from participating in these programs?
I think usually what they're looking for is a place to belong, a place to feel connected to one another like they felt when they were in the military. You know, when we're in the military, we're very much a family. And when you get out of the military, even though a lot of times you're going back to where your family is, you miss that family connection with your brothers and sisters from the military. So part of it really is a way to connect them to one another like that.
That's how it is on my work. We're like that.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, you guys do great things at Can Do.
Yeah. We do some things to support the military too,
Yeah.
sometimes. We always do that ringing the bell thing for Salvation Army to support the military.
Yep, that's very important.
Yeah.
Takes care of a lot of people.
So to kind of bring things around, veterans actually helped bring awareness to people with disabilities too. The injured veterans advocated for people with disabilities to have access to rehabilitation and later on vocational services. This still didn't give people with disabilities access to public transportation, telephones, bathrooms, and stores. This still created barriers for people who wanted to work. But then the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 was then passed, which provided an equal opportunity for employment, followed by the Education for All Handicapped Children's Act of 1975 and the Americans with Disabilities Act in the 80s.
That was the greatest thing that America ever did. Make it equal for everyone.
There you go.
We have even more reasons to thank the veterans for their service and the work they put into to help people with disabilities.
So before wrapping things up, I know there are a few things coming up. One of being the Wreaths Across America. I know this is one volunteer opportunity that the Action Club at Blanchard Valley Center tries to take part in every year. Whether it's rain or snow, they're out there laying wreaths and are proud to do so. Can you tell the listeners about this opportunity and other events you have coming up?
Yes, so the third Saturday in December is when Wreaths Across America happens. And it happens all the way across the country. So on the same day, people are laying wreaths all across America, and that is, we lay those wreaths, and the whole program is about to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, to honor those who are still serving, and to teach the next generation. So the fact that the Action Club comes out and participates is really important because they're helping us teach that next generation about those sacrifices that our loved ones have made. Like you said, helping keep our country safe and free. And so we hope that people will come out and participate. If there are people who want to donate money, they can go to our website, which is hancockveterans.com, to find how to, they can pay for one of the wreaths, or obviously more than one, but even just paying for one wreath at any one of the cemeteries in Hancock County helps us meet our goal every year. Our goal is about a little over 4,000 wreaths. And so far, we've met our goal every year, so we're looking forward to continuing that.
That's a lot of wreaths.
Yes.
Wreaths. Before we close out, I encourage everyone to listen to the podcast, Our Veterans, Our Stories, that the Veteran Services started. It is amazing to listen to these stories from the veterans' side of view.
Well, thanks for taking the time to join us, Nicole. This concludes today's episode of Hello Hancock. And don't forget to keep an eye out for our next episode, and remember to follow Blanchard Valley Center on Facebook and Instagram, and Hello Hancock on Instagram to never miss out on the action.
And remember, inclusion is key.
Bye.
Bye.